Going back to Snack Rack, everybody. We've got another 3 snacks we've never had before. This time it is chips.
Chips?
First up, we've got white cheddar bites Cheetos.
Then we got the Doritos Cool Ranch, but in 3D.
And then lastly, we've got Flamin' Hot Dill Pickles, which is such a weird combination.
Yeah, we purposely saved this one for last because it is such an oddball. If you remember the last video where we had Flamin' Hot products.
This was a bad idea. I had to go outside and frickin' puke.
Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. We freaked out over the doubly hot, but we didn't really freak out over the regular Flamin' Hot. But this is an oddball because it has pickles in it, which I personally hate pickles.
I like pickles, but I've never had a pickle chip, which you said you haven't either. And we had considered that one. We specifically avoided another Flaming Hot because we're like, no, we don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
But when we saw this, we were like, this is what we have to do.
Yeah, we were like, it is such an oddball thing, and it's such an off product that we have to try it.
Well, I didn't tell you in the store because I didn't want to freak you out. But when I saw this, God actually spoke to me and told me that I had to eat these. So I'm actually just fulfilling God's will here.
You know, I wasn't going to say this, Kurt, but I actually got a phone call from President Joe Biden saying, hey, man, you got to get this Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. It's going to be really good. You know, I'm Joe Biden. I like eating ice cream.
Wow. So, Mr. President, I'm glad we'll be able to do that for you today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but the Secret Service came in quickly, like picked me up, threw me in another aisle, and then there was just this big guy with sunglasses on. Here's the phone. Yo, was good, my G, and it was
because you get the calls from the president quite often.
I do.
Well, I didn't notice that because that's when I went into my trance and God spoke to me, so that actually makes sense. As you can tell, how much we've talked about the Flamin' Hot Dill Pickles.
We're really stalling because I don't want to try this.
Well, we're not really as interested in these things.
Yeah.
You've said you had the Nacho Cheese.
Yeah, I had the Nacho Cheese variant of this, and my opinion of it was ass. If it was just like a regular Dorito, but rolled up to be 3D or something, like it'd be fine. But it's this weird,
So it's completely different.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's just got the flavoring.
I was already, because you told me they're bad, I was already like, yeah, it's going to be garbage. But now that you said they're completely different. And then these things, it's just, honestly, whatever. They're Cheetos.
Yeah, they're Cheetos.
So do you think you're going to hate this?
We'll see. I'll be honest, I think this one will be a pretty boring reaction. I think we're just going to eat it and be like, it's all right.
They look like packing peanuts.
Yeah, they look
Look at
yeah.
Look at that. That just looks like packing
It looks
peanuts.
like a bunch of packing peanuts. They probably have the same nutritional value as packing peanuts.
Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it just says
Yeah,
packing
it does.
peanuts.
Yeah, it just says literally packing peanuts.
They smell like...
They smell like white cheddar. They smell good.
I'm guessing they're going to be like Cheeto Puffs, but just smaller.
Yeah.
Probably be fine.
Yeah.
I'm just trying. Wow, it's like a Cheeto Puff, but smaller.
I like it, actually.
No, it's fine. I don't have any problem with it.
It's like a Cheeto Puff with a little bit different flavor, but it's really small. I think if they made these full size, they'd have something real good.
So white cheddar Cheeto Puffs.
Mm-hmm.
They make those, I think.
Well, that's what we should have got.
But hey, that's what we do. Here we get the inferior product.
We get the inferior product. So that way we're extremely biased in our analysis.
Well, it's funny because I ate that first one. My first thought was like, all right, we can move on. And then I ate the second one, and my brain was like, all right, finish the bag.
I often say that when you get a smaller proportioned size product and that they market as a healthier alternative because you're not getting as much. The problem is you're not getting as much. So you eat more. But I feel like this, personally, you throw it in, it just feels like a cheese ball. Like, it doesn't feel small. This is the first time I've been proven wrong on my theory that smaller, more healthier snacks are actually not as healthy. This proves my theory wrong.
I don't know if it does. They're Cheetos. I've literally had a nonstop feed of Cheetos into my mouth. I just want to preface this. Me shoveling these things into my mouth isn't me saying these things are fantastic. They're not great. I'm just kind of hungry, and the bar for me eating something is here. The Cheetos are here. I think they put like nicotine in these because I'm addicted to them. We gotta stop.
So we had to put the white cheddar away because we just couldn't stop eating them.
Yeah, we're not talking about these. I just want to clarify. I'll just move these on the sides, not to distract you.
Yeah.
We're still talking about the Cheetos.
Yeah, we're still talking about the damn Cheetos.
But we'd be eating them if they were over here.
Yeah, so we decided to stop.
Would you buy those again?
Probably not. I'd just, if I wanted something like that, I'd buy regular Cheetos. In my opinion, it's like a movie sequel because you had the OG cheese balls and then you had those things, which I know they're not technically cheese balls, but bear with me. They're like cheese balls 2. You watch it and you say, oh, it's pretty good, but you'd much rather watch the first one. To be honest, I'm not a big cheese ball guy. I would probably just get regular cheese balls if I even have the desire. So I don't think I'll ever purchase that again.
No, I don't think I will either. I think they're fine, but they're not so great that I would ever want to go out and get them. I'm
Yeah.
never going to be craving that. And if
Yeah.
I was, like I said, I'm pretty sure they have white cheddar
Yeah.
puffs, and that's probably better because you just eat the whole thing.
Yeah, because there's more of it. Yeah.
And you'll probably be satisfied quicker.
Actually, what I think would be good, they did a combo bowl. Like you had those mixed in with regular ones. So that way you're getting a little bit of each. Cheetos, if you make that, you're calling it the Snack Rack Special, and you're paying us $2 for every bag you sell.
Yeah. And you'll only charge $1.80 for the bag.
All right, now get the shitty Doritos up here. Our next one on the list is the Doritos Cool Ranch, but in 3D. Kurt, I have had the Nacho Cheese version of this, and it was terrible. I did not like it at all. And I have had Cool Ranch, and I'm sort of okay with it, but I'd much rather have the Nacho Cheese. Will it be 2 wrongs make a right, or is it just going to be terrible?
I've not had any of the 3Ds, but from what you've said, I'm not looking forward to this. I don't know if I'd say I like the Cool Ranch more, but I do like the Cool Ranch, and every once in a while, I feel like I like it more just because it's different. Not that I eat a lot of Doritos.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm interested to see, because honestly, you've trash talk it so much. I'm a little interested just to see how bad
just
it
to
really
see how
can
bad
be.
it is.
They look like a. Oh, geez, what's that smell?
Oh! It smells...
That does not smell like Cool Ranch. That smells like pungent.
It smells like something died in there.
Honestly, that smells so bad. Like we say things that smell bad.
Yeah.
This doesn't smell like food. This smells like
Ass.
literally. It literally smells like sewage or something. Like maybe I'm being a
Oh.
little.
I don't know if I can eat that.
Oh, God.
So,
They just look like was it bugles?
yeah, they
But
look
they're
like
just closed,
bugles.
so you can't put
yeah.
them on your finger.
Yeah.
These things do not look appetizing, and the smell is repulsive.
Here's how I think we should do this one, Kurt. I know normally we do both at the same time.
You want me to try first?
But no, I was going to say, I think we should do it one at a time, but we should play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
So that way, if one of us has a medical emergency because of this poison we're about to eat.
It's actually really smart. The other one could drive us to the hospital. Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, stop smelling it. They're awful. We say things smell bad before, and
Yeah.
we're like, oh, it doesn't smell appetizing. This smells disgusting.
All right, here we go.
Does it smell as bad as it tastes? Well, you're going for a second.
I'm not sure if I like it yet or not. You know what? You don't notice the smell when you eat it. It's actually not bad. The Cool Ranch is better than the Nacho Cheese one. So for those who, like, I gotta try the 3D, these are the ones to go for.
Just don't smell them. Wafting in this direction.
I took my turn. It's now time for yours.
All right. I'm going to try not to smell it. If that's better than the nacho cheese, then the nacho cheese must be awful. It doesn't taste nearly as bad as it smells, but you do get a little hint of that. I don't know who sold these Doritos, but
Yeah.
they're not good. They're gross.
After eating that, again, compared to the Nacho Cheese, I don't think it's that bad, but it is not great.
They're not at all like Doritos. They're more like Bugles, I guess, which is kind of what they're going for. They kind of taste like the Chex Pieces and Chex Mix. Instead of the good seasoning that they put on it, it's Dorito dust.
And it's Dorito dust that they picked up off the floor.
And then there's something else. There's some other layer to it that just makes it not good.
Yeah.
If no other chips existed, I would probably still eat them every once in a while. But when there's so many other options, so many, they're all better.
Like regular Doritos.
Doritos are better than this.
Yeah.
Bugles are better than this. Chex Mix is better than this. Like everything that it's kind of like, it fails miserably
Yeah.
at. You put it up next to anything else, and it's bad.
On their own, they are okay though.
If you only could eat this, I could eat it. And
Mhm.
obviously, you know, Chris is munching down on them.
I'm hungry. I haven't ate yet. These are somewhat better than those.
I think this is a snack rack first, bringing back a snack.
And it's not because it's good. It's because we're hungry.
And it's better than this.
And it's a lot better than this, yeah.
So obviously, you're not going to buy them again.
Mhm.
I am not going to buy them again. They're not so bad that I would be like, man, what are we going to do with these things?
Mhm.
But they are so bad that I will never. If
Yeah.
somebody had these and they're like, oh, you want one? I'd be like, no.
If it smelled good and it did maybe have a little bit more flavor, I'd say they're onto something, but they're just not.
If it didn't smell so bad, I feel like I would like it a little more
Mhm.
just because it wouldn't be so repulsive by the smell.
Last and probably least,
This doesn't have competition.
it's either going to suck or it's either going to be a lot better than those two.
It's not an unpleasant smell right off the bat. Closer up, it doesn't smell nearly
Yeah,
as
it
good.
smells like pickles and hotness. Pickles don't smell good in my opinion.
I like pickles, but I wouldn't say they smell great.
Yeah,
I
don't think anybody could say pickles smell good.
I think they smell okay. I don't think they're like disgusting smelling or anything
Mhm.
like that. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind them, but it's not like I would get a pickle candle or something.
Yeah. Now
With
again,
that-
I hate pickles, so I'm expecting to hate this. But it is flaming hot, so I'm expecting it to be addicting. So kind of like cigarettes. I would not know that I do not smoke.
The flaming hot adds an extra element to the pickle that just makes it like kinda-
Terrible.
Yeah.
we
Let's
got
try it. I laughed and then it just went all up my nose.
I think that's pretty good.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say this is disgusting. It's so bad. It was fine, and then I kind of like chuckled a little bit, and now my back of my throat and my nose is just full of that powder.
I'd rather eat those extra hot flaming. Jesus Christ!
It is pretty hot, but it doesn't help that like something happened and it's like stuck in my throat now.
I know I was able to go for seconds on everything else, but I cannot eat that again.
Probably the worst.
Yeah. This is the worst thing. Actually, no.
It's
Java
not-
chip Oreo was awful.
I don't think this is the worst thing, but it is gross.
Yeah, give it to Nick. I'm not even gonna. We're gonna just put this off to the side, and we're gonna get the other two.
Well, if you bring them all in. you know.
Wait, no, we can't because we'll start eating. So only because if we bring this over, if we bring over the Cheetos, the issue we're gonna have is that we're gonna start eating them again. But the Doritos smell bad, and this I can't even stand to see. So I guess we just can't have any of them.
This is a snack rack first. We're doing the discussion with none of the food.
Yeah,
out.
none of the food after the fact.
If you skip to the end of the video, you won't know what we're talking about
Yeah.
because it's not on the table. And,
Yeah.
none
So
of
you gotta watch the whole video to figure out what we're saying.
no skipping.
The first one, which I'm not gonna say because I want people who skip to the end to have to go back and figure out which one that we're talking about.
Let's talk about the pickle, the flaming
The
hot pickle
third
first.
one. The third
Let's
one.
talk about the third one.
Yeah.
that we
I
just
forgot about
finished.
that. Yeah.
Obviously, I can speak for both of us. We're not going to buy that again. I doubt we're going to finish the bag. We'll see what we do with it. Get
I'm
it
gonna burn it. It will probably burn good because it's flaming hot.
flaming hot. It should
Oh
be
shit!
fire
It's on
already.
fire.
As soon as you said that, the bag popped. I was like, holy shit.
Oh shit!
Is that the Cheetos?
No, it's from the dill pickle.
Chris is having a wardrobe malfunction. You can tell it was a disappointing episode. When
Yeah.
we have our water bottles on the table at the end.
These are more interesting than the chips we ate.
We usually try to be professional, but when it comes to these nasty foods, we're like, well,
Yeah.
they didn't put out, neither were we.
So bag number 1, that was okay.
It's fine.
Wouldn't buy it again.
It wasn't interesting enough for me to care about it. I'll forget that I ever had it, and then maybe I'll see it at the store sometime and
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, I had that one time, and
Yeah.
keep walking.
The second one,
Gross.
gross.
Just
yeah.
not good.
Yeah, not good at all.
The smell is repulsive. Like, I don't even want to be around it because it's so gross.
Yeah. The third one, I have no words.
It
Just disappointment.
I don't understand, like, because it gets worse and worse and worse. And I was like, oh, well, those ones can't be worse than the Doritos.
Yeah.
We lined them up perfectly, though,
Yeah.
from best to worst. I thought I might think they're okay because I like pickles.
Yeah. Well, I thought I might be in for a surprise. No, I was in for a surprise. It was surprisingly awful. My expectations were really, really low, but it was down like so much compared to where my expectations were.
In comparison to what we thought it would be, probably the worst food we've had, because we've had worse food. We expected those ones
To
dislike
suck.
them. I was like, oh, they'll probably be like kind of crappy, and I can't imagine you thought they were going to be like the worst thing you ever ate, and they were. They're like
Yeah.
right up there, like
All in all, best product that we had tonight was
Pure Life
Nestle's
water
Pure Life water.
that I've had sitting in my fridge since close to 6 months now.
It's better than those chips.
None of those foods will grace the snack rack table ever again.
Yeah. And with that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Please drive home safely. Get home, kiss your children goodnight, and then let the nightmares begin from what you have witnessed here tonight.
We'll see you on another snack rack.
Yeah. See you on another snack rack.